Hello everyone, welcome to Micro Adventures. My name is Ellie. I'm going to be your guide for this workout, both verbally and visually today. And this is one of my favorite classes. We are going to combo everything. Everything's going to be a combo, which means it's going to be super freaking effective. So, things we will need. Bungee, hooked up however you have it hooked up is fine. I'd say light to medium dumbbells, and then we will be on one white spring to start. We are going to start off in a giant wheelbarrow cobra combo. So bring the carriage to the back. Knees will come to your back platform, hands to your carriage. You'll find a kneeling plank position to start, and just set the shoulders down away from the air. Start to wrap your abs in and around, really core staying through the waistline, so strong through the core. Squeeze your glutes here, and then we'll slowly begin to send the carriage forward. Find that stopping point, squeeze the abs, squeeze the lats, slide the carriage back in. So that's our wheelbarrow straight arms, and then we'll hit a cobra. So as the carriage slides forward, this time we'll bend through the elbows, keep the elbows knitting in towards the body, push through the heels of the hands as you rise up, slide the carriage back in. So it's one giant wheelbarrow, followed by one giant cobra. So right away, waking up the abs, the lats, and the triceps here. Ooh. Think about length through the crown of your head, right? Focus in on your form. You're staying in that perfect plank position the whole time. So one long line from the crown of your head through your tailbone. Squeeze your glutes. Do not allow your lower back to sway whatsoever. On deck, we've got an inchworm. We'll bring the forearms down to the carriage in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. So forearms come down to the carriage. Push down into the forearms, slightly dome the upper back. Again, grip the abs, grip the glutes. Slide the carriage out away from you. Okay, and then as you start to slide the carriage back in, round through the spine, chin towards the chest, hollow through the abs. And then we'll go again. So I know what you're thinking. Inchworm is not comboed with anything. Well, inchworm itself is a combination of a saw and a kneeling crunch. It just has one name to make life a little bit simpler, but this is a combo move. So keep going here with your inchworm, right? And if you're looking for an extra challenge, start that crunch before the elbows get beneath the shoulders, so you're really forced to use your abs to pull the carriage towards the back platform. Awesome, awesome, awesome work. Listen. We've got 10 seconds to go here. We're headed up front. We've got a little plank to pike tapping combo. In 5, I want the hands on the front platform, toes to your carriage in 4, 3, 2, meet me in a plank at the front of the machine, hands to the front platform, toes to the carriage. Start with your feet a little bit separated, squeeze your core, stabilize through the hips. So we're gonna tap the left foot to the floor, back to the carriage, right foot to the floor, back to the carriage, and then one very slow plank to pike. Lengthen back out into your plank, stabilize the hips, tap left, tap right. Can you keep the rest of the body perfectly still as you tap, and then slowly pike it up. Take your time here, right? So as you tap side to side, I want you to really focus on stabilizing through the hips, right? And the torso stays still. And when you pike, use your abs to lift the hips up. We're gonna go 10 more seconds here. Catfish with a push-up is on deck. Hands to your high handlebars, toes stay on the carriage in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go catfish. Hands to the high handlebars, thumbs point forward, toes tucked to the carriage. Bend your knees until your hips are level with the shoulders. Lock your chest in place. Slowly slide the carriage out. Feel your abs working the whole way out. And when you can't go any further without dropping the hips, you'll straighten the legs, hips lower between the shoulders and knees. We'll hit our push-up here. And then hips in line with the shoulders, bend through the knees, scoop through the low belly, draw the carriage in. And if you like, when you find your stopping point there, you can hit another little baby push-up. So option to hit push-ups at either end of this catfish. You probably only have time to do like one more really good push-up. We are gonna get into a little bit of a rollback crunch with the bungee next. So we'll be seated on our carriage, bungee in your hands, heels to the front platform. You have 4, you have 3. Have a seat, grab your bungee in 2 and 1. So grab your bungee for a little bit of support. We're gonna scoop through the belly. So really round back through the spine, tuck the hips under. You're gonna go ahead and roll back, and then you're gonna come halfway up. You're gonna crunch forward, 4, 3, 2, hold. Slowly bring yourself forward till you feel like you're gonna lose the tension in the abs, and then round back again. So if you do not have a bungee, once you get that halfway point, 4 crunches, you can do this without the bungee, right? Hands behind the thighs will work just fine. Hands to your high handlebars is another great option. But I want you to know this is a round back position. So that means shoulders are away from the ears, but we're scooping through the belly, right? Like someone just took an ice cream scoop to your core. Draw your navel back towards your spine. We're rounding back till we find that catch. We're coming halfway up, and then we're pulsing 4, 3, 2, come up the rest of the way, take it right back down. So this is the last thing we're doing that's really core specific. You've got hamstring curls coming up next. We're gonna grab our hand weights, and we're gonna get into some skull crushers with those hamstring curls. You have 10 seconds. Think about where your weights are. Hamstring curls with a skull crusher in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So scoot your glutes to the front edge of your front platform. You can kind of press the carriage out and then lower down. You want your head, neck, and shoulders resting comfortably on the carriage. Weights will go above the chest. From here, just go ahead and lift your hips up. Now you can do your hamstring curls with the feet on the floor, or if you prefer, step your feet up to your front platform. So we're already in a bridge, we're already hanging onto weights, we're already working here. Just hold. Draw your navel down towards your spine. Energetic squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. From here, we're gonna start with the skull crusher. So we're gonna do 2 full range. You're gonna bend the elbows so the weights come beside the temples, extend the arms up, 1, 2, and then you're gonna bend the elbows to 90 degrees. You're gonna pulse 4 times. Pulse 4, 3, 2, arms all the way up. Now you're gonna give me a hamstring curl with the skull crusher. So lengthen out through the legs as the elbows bend, right? And then bring it back in, find your bridge, hold, 2 full range, and then 4 pulses. And then you get your hamstring curl with the skull crusher. Okay, so a lot of hamstring, a lot of core, right? And as always, if it feels too intense on one weight spring, you could do this on one black spring for a little bit more stability. You kind of have to figure out where your body feels challenged, but where your form is the best. So we're getting into the legs, we're getting into the upper body here. Focus in on your breath, slow and steady, okay? On those skull crushers, you should be feeling your triceps by now. If you're not, maybe consider picking up a heavier weight. Great work here, friends. I want you to keep going with that full range of motion. Keep going with your little combo here. Just checking our clock to make sure we're doing good on time. And we are in 4. We're gonna hold our bridge in 3, 2. I want you to hold your bridge here. Now just the arms. You're gonna do 2 full range skull crushers. You're gonna give me 4 pulses. Hold your bridge really steady, really strong. 2 full range, 4 pulses. This is gonna take us to the end of the move. Challengers, those of you looking for a little bit more, what you're gonna do is go ahead and extend the legs out just like an inch away from your front platform, feeling those hamstrings start to light up. Check back in with your core, squeeze your glutes. We are gonna stand up. You have a single leg squat with a skater, right foot on the front platform in 4, 3, 2, set down your weights. Right foot's on the front platform, left toes to the carriage. We're gonna go single leg squat. So you're gonna sit down into a squat, pause right there, and then you're gonna hit a little skater. So left knee is gonna slide in slowly and with control. Left leg slowly gonna extend out. Check in with the core, right? And then drive through the right heel, slowly lift it up. So if you'd like to hang on the weights, you can, right? But I'm just gonna use my arms in this one, adding in a little bit of movement with the arms here. So I'm sweeping the arms forward as I sit into the squat. I'm gonna sweep the arms back as I skate in, arms sweep forward as I skate out, and then drive through the right heel, sweep the arms back. So if you have wrist weights, that can add a little bit extra, or you're welcome to do this movement with some light hand weights in hand. Check in right middle toes, right knee, right hip. They're all lined up. So what sometimes happens in this single leg squat is we sort of sink our right hip out to the right. So just make sure you're hugging the right hip in. A lot of energy down through the right heel, so you're firing up the glute. Right, we're getting some serious quality time in the bottom of this single leg squat with that skater, which is great. Right, check in with your depth on your squat. Are you finding a point to lower down to that is challenging for you? Check in with your tempo. Right, we know tempo is everything in this workout, so the slower we go, the more we're gonna get. You have 30 seconds left in this move. We're gonna find a little bit of a pulse to finish things out. You have a curtsy floor lunge on deck. So we'll stay at the front of the machine, but bring it on down right here. We're gonna find a little hold. I want you to skate the left knee in, all of the body weight in the right leg. You're just gonna pulse down and back through that right hip. Sit the glutes down and back. You're trying to reach a chair just out of your reach. You have 10 seconds. Right foot steps forward to the floor in front of you. Quarter turn to your right, curtsy floor lunge with a Shiva kick in 3, 2, and 1. Right foot steps forward to the floor, quarter turn to the right, left toes tuck to the carriage. Start to lower down. You are in curtsy floor lunge. Every time you get to the bottom of this lunge, you go 1 Shiva kick. So left knee is gonna squeeze in behind the right knee, squeeze the inner thighs, you make it a little shaky. Back leg will extend out. Drive through the right heel, slowly lift it up. Okay, first lunge, I'm already shaking. Not a big surprise, right? Maybe you're already shaking too. And I know the longer you've been doing this workout, right, the more satisfying that shake is, right? The sooner you get to the shake. Because a lot of getting to that shaky place in your body is less about muscle fatigue, it's less about how hard you make it, and it's really more about the mindset aspect of it, right? So it's mindfully connecting to your muscles, squeezing the shit out of the muscles that are working, and going as slowly as you can and with your best form, right? When we mindfully connect to the body, stuff starts to shake right away. Yes, I'm aware I'm cussing at you. I just feel very passionate about this curtsy lunge with a Shiva squat. You should too, because it is fiery AF. All right, listen up. We've got just about 35 seconds here. We're gonna go 1 red spring next, and we're gonna get into standing outer thighs with a chest opener. This is a double leg exercise, so you can face whatever direction you want. Good, and we're gonna burn things out. So bring it on down, hold. We're going all Shiva kicks to the end of this move. Right knee is over the right ankle, sit your right glute down and back. Can you get a little bit lower? Abs a little tighter, 15 seconds. 1 red spring, standing outer thighs, grab your weights with a chest opener in 5 seconds. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change those springs. Let's go 1 red spring, team. 1 foot on the front platform, 1 foot on your carriage, knees and toes point straight forward, weights in hand. You're gonna start to press the carriage out, hinging forward at the hips. Strong straight arms, you're gonna push the palms up towards the sky, and then resist in slowly as you can. Okay, challengers, if you're feeling like this 1 red is like, it's all right, but it's not doing that much, I need you to add on a black right now. Keep that black on for the next 2 moves. So, we've got our weights, right? I don't wanna see the heads of the shoulders rolling forward, not that I can see you, but I want you to slide your shoulders down your back. Reach your fingertips down to the floor behind you. Seal down the outer edges of your feet. So as you press the carriage out, you're tipping forward at your hip creases, 1 long line from the crown of your head through your tailbone, and you're sweeping your arms up so you're getting triceps as well as back. Good, focus in, right? This is really about that pause. Press the carriage out, look at the numbers on the rail, find that pause, and then resist it in slow, right? So really allow your outer glutes to work on the way in as well. As we do this, you want to keep a little bit of a bend in your knees, so you don't want to fully lock out the knees. Good, keep going. So, how we feeling about combos, friends? Feeling like they're super effective? Yes. The answer is always yes. If the instructor asks you a question, yes. And the sooner you say yes, the sooner it is over, I promise you. So, you've got just about 30 seconds here. I'm gonna pick back up my weights so I can show you where we're going. I know, my singing voice is absolutely amazing. I'm so sorry. In 4, send it out and hold. In 3, 2, send it out, hold. Don't lock out your knees. Give me a little pulse with the arms, little pulse, little pulse. Stretch those arms out a little bit straighter. You got 10 seconds. Squeeze the shit out of those triceps. We are going squats with a curl press in 4, 3, 2, hold onto the carriage, resist it in slowly. This is a smooth transition. Once the feet are slightly wider than the hips, now we're gonna sit down into our squat. Arms gonna be straight, so send the arms back, bottom of your squat here, palms face in. So it's gonna be a hammer curl as we lift up, overhead press as we finish lifting up. Don't lock out your knees. Take it down. Can you press the carriage out 1 more inch? Oh, damn it, I can, so I'm gonna have to. So this is basically like full body, right? So we lower down into the squat, arms will come down, arms will extend back, almost like a tricep kickback at the bottom of the squat, and then hammer curl as we lift, overhead press. This is a little curl to press. Last thing we're doing on this heavy spring load, seal down the outer edges of the feet, focus in, strong core, right? Your core is your powerhouse. It is the center of everything that's happening here. We gotta lock it in. We gotta make it really strong, really good. All right, in 4, we're gonna hold the squat halfway. In 3, 2, bring it down halfway into that squat, hold. Send the carriage out a little bit further, strong core. From here, we're gonna curl the arms right, left, both. Right, left, both. You got 20 seconds. Keep it going, hold your squat. We're going 1 weight spring, single leg squat with a skater, left foot on your front platform. 10 seconds here. So it is a single leg squat, left foot on the front platform. We're gonna get that skater in right away. In 3, 2, 1. Set down your weights, change your springs. We go 1 weight spring, left foot to the front platform, right foot to the carriage. If you like to stagger the feet, which I do, we'll sit down into our squat. So body weight's over the left leg. Pause in your squat. You do 1 skater here at the bottom, right knee slides in, and use your arms, right? You might be surprised at how much more you get out of your workout, how much higher your heart rate gets just by moving your arms. So if you can try that with me, as we sit down into the single leg squat, we'll sweep the arms forward right in front of the chest. We'll pause, palms flip out, slide the right knee in as you sweep your arms straight back behind you like you're hugging a ball behind your low back. And then sweep the palms forward out in front of the chest as the right leg extends out. Drive through left heel, slowly lift to the top. So keep going here. I'm sure y'all are doing amazing. We are rounding out our leg series. Strong through the fingertips, right? If you're gonna use your arms, freaking use them. Right, nice and long. Good, I'm just, dabbing at all this makeup I put on that you can't even see, and I just sweat it off while I teach class. It's great. But it does have SPF in it, which is very important for working out outside. All right, friends. We're getting close to that little burner to finish. You have curtsy floor lunge on deck, so just keep that in mind. In 4, we're gonna hold the single leg squat. In 3, 2, hold the bend in the left knee, slide the right knee in for that skater in, pulse your left glute, down and back, down and back. Energy in your left heel, stronger through the core. Roll your shoulders down towards your back pockets. You have 8 seconds. Left foot steps forward to the floor, quarter turn left. It is curtsy floor lunge with a Shiva kick in 3, 2, and 1. Left foot steps to the floor, right toes tucked behind you to the carriage. Slowly slide it on down into that curtsy floor lunge. Pause right there, left knee over left ankle, right? Don't let it drift forward. Squeeze the inner thighs. Right knee squeezes in behind left. Slowly back out. Drive through left heel, lift up. Oh, this is amazing. So, potentially, both of your legs are talking to you right now. Oh, I don't know if you love it when you get into this shaky, burning place as much as I do. I love it and hate it, and then I love it again. But what I like to think about when I get here in my workout is playing with the edge, right? I know I've reached this point where I'm super effective in my body because my muscles are shaking and telling me that they're changing, right? That they've hit that magic spot. So what I like to do when I get here is not shake it out, not take a break. You better not be doing that. I like to see how far I can push it, right? How intense can I make the sensations in my body, right? How slow can I go? How perfect can I be with my form? And how crazy can I allow my body to shake enough that my spring starts wobbling and making noise on me? Oh my word, that white spring really makes some sound, y'all. All right, here's the deal. Keep going wherever you're at. Keep playing with this edge. Keep playing with it. This is our finisher for legs. Where we are headed next is a dancing catfish. So it's basically a combo move. It's like dancing bear and catfish had a baby, and it's called the dancing catfish. Very cute. In 4, hold your curtsy lunge. In 3, 2, your best lunge, down and hold. Let's go. Shiva kicks, all Shiva kicks. Can you get your hands off that handlebar? Can you sit your left glute down and back? Check in, left knee is not over the toes. Squeeze the inner thighs, push it here. Final 10 seconds in legs. We go dancing catfish. In 4, in 3, 2, dancing catfish. Hands to high handlebars, heels lifted. Bend the knees, hips level with the shoulders. Send it out through your center. And then swivel your hips, drive both knees towards your left tricep. Oh my word, send it out through center. Both knees over to the right. Ah, so good. All right, I can see why you guys like this move. Super effective. I think I taught this in a live class last week, and Alexa said she really liked it. And I thought, well, if Alexa likes it, A, it must be hard. B, it must be a really good move because Alexa only likes really good moves. And if y'all don't know Alexa, you gotta take the replay live classes or take them live. We are gonna go 10 seconds here. You've got a twisted wheelbarrow push-up combo for the right oblique. Hands to the front platform, knees to your carriage in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the front platform, knees to the carriage. Swivel your hips to the left, right oblique facing the floor. It is a twisted wheelbarrow. Sometimes, y'all, it's so hard I don't even know what I'm saying. And a twisted push-up. Once the shoulders are over the wrist, lower through the chest, push through the arms, go again. So 1 twisted wheelbarrow, 1 twisted push-up, right? And this is why I normally have a student, because this is so freaking hard. 1 wheelbarrow, 1 push-up. And sometimes even when I'm teaching class and I'm not taking class at the same time, I have no idea what I'm saying or what I've said until I take the class on my own later on demand, and I'm like, what am I talking about? Maybe that's how you feel. Let's find those push-ups, lower down halfway. Give me little pulses, final 10 seconds. We are going Nighthawk, which is a super combo. In 5, right forearm to the front platform. In 4, 3, 2, Nighthawk. So side plank, right forearm to the front platform. Left arm floats, maybe left leg floats too. Lift up into the side plank. From here, you're gonna go thread the needle with the left arm. Left knee is gonna come down to tap the right knee, and you're gonna slide the carriage in, piking through the waistline, and then lengthen back out. That is level 1. Level 2, up on the toes, you'll bend the knees in as you thread the needle. You are my hero if you can do even one of these on your toes. So maybe give it a shot, see how it feels. Why not? Try it out. Maybe today's the day you surprise yourself. Keep the right shoulder over the right elbow, push down into the platform. Really great job. I'm gonna get you out of this plank-like position in 10 seconds. Side saddle. So you'll have a seat on top of your carriage in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side saddle, hands to heart center, hinge back till your abs catch. Slide your shoulders away from yours. Anchor through your core. Squeeze your abs in and around you. We go 4 Russian twists, 4 bicycles. So twist, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the head, bicycles, 4 times. This does not need to be slow. So if you like speeding things up, pick it up. 4 twists, 4 bicycles. The more you lean back, the more you're gonna feel your abs working here. I want length through the crown of the head and the tailbone. So imagine someone stretching out your spine, making you a little bit taller, a little bit longer. We've got 12 seconds. We're gonna go right into our twisted wheelbarrow push-up for the left oblique. You have 4, 3, 2, hands to your front platform, knees to the carriage, swivel the hips over to the right. We go 1 twisted wheelbarrow, left oblique is slightly facing the floor. Keep lifting your left oblique away from the floor the whole time. Shoulders over wrists. We'll go 1 push-up here. Good. You guys, it's like Mexico's version of fall right now. I've got these little teeny tiny leaves blowing all over my mat. Although it's still pretty green around here. I actually think those leaves probably fell off the bush because it didn't get enough water. It's not exactly fall. It's about 80 degrees. I know what you're thinking. Oh, stop talking about how warm it is there, right? Great job. We've got just 15 seconds. You only have a few minutes left in this class, so push it, right? Everything you've got. We're gonna hold that push-up. Give me little pulses, little pulses, little pulses. 10 seconds. We go Nighthawk, left side, left forearm, front platform, knees or toes to the carriage in 4, 3, 2, 1. So left forearm down, you're in that side plank, right arm floats, maybe right leg floats, maybe you're on the toes. Stabilize your left shoulder. You thread the needle left as the right knee taps towards the left, and then open it back up, take up some space. This is our second to last exercise. Whew. And I know, Nighthawk, it's not a combo, I'm not comboing it with anything, but it's basically like 3 moves in one. It's side plank, it's thread the needle, and it's a side body crunch, okay? A lot of stuff happening. Your finisher is on deck. Very excited. We are gonna get into a reverse grizzly bear. You don't know what that is? That's okay, I gotcha. It'll be hands to the carriage, feet on your front platform. This is our final move in class today. In 5, meet me in your reverse plank in 4, 3, 2, reverse plank. So hands to the carriage, feet to your front platform. From here, you're gonna step your feet up and over your high handlebars to one side, and then you're gonna give me a bear. You'll come back through, lengthen out into that plank, step your feet over the high handlebars back to the platform, over to the other side. Oh my word, and then give me a bear. And if you want to add in an extra bear, you can add one in with the feet on top of the front platform just for funsies. So this is our reverse grizzly bear. This is the final move of class. If your high handlebars aren't on, I guess you're taking it easy. You're just stepping your feet to one side and the other. 13 seconds left in your workout. This is not where you drop. This is where you push everything you have, everything you got. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm so proud of you. Here's 3, 2, child's pose. Sit your hips to your heels. Stretch your arms forward. Take a full body, deep breath in And a full body breath out. Again, one more big inhale. One more full exhale. Okay, make your way up to a comfortable seat, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back, turn to face me. We're gonna seal in all that hard work with 2 deep breaths. As you're ready, inhale, circle sweep, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, deep breath in all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Give yourself a high five, a clap. Freaking awesome job. Thank you so much for being here. Tell your friends about Micro Adventures. Kiss your puppies. Have an excellent rest of your day.